Hey guys, it's Booligan with Airsoft Retreat, BooliganAirsoft.com and Airsoft Insider Magazine. You may recall a few weeks ago we took a look at the Echo One Knights Armament SR16. Took a look at it, did a quick video overview, looked at some of its pros and cons, and I mentioned that we are going to be doing a little bit of a custom build with this. Now, when Echo One sent this over, they also sent over a couple of parts for us to test out and for us to install in it. They sent over an Echo One max torque motor, a Modify hybrid 407mm Type 4 barrel, which is the kind of funky setup that is partially steel and partially aluminum, but it comes with its own proprietary hop-up bucking and things like that, so performance on this should be pretty good. And they sent over a Modify full cylinder set for us to install and see what it does to our consistency and velocity. So let's go ahead, let's take a closer look at these parts, let's get them installed, and let's see how this thing shoots with these parts in. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at some of the parts we'll be installing in the SR16. First, you've got the Modify cylinder set, which I've taken out here. Take a look. Got unported cylinder. This is standard, I don't believe it's bore up. Looks all to be standard diameters. A polycarbonate piston with single steel tooth. None of the teeth are shaved on the piston, so we'll have to check and see how the AOE is. And then a ported piston head, a new cylinder head, double O-ring, good cushion there, nice tapered entry into the nozzle, and a new nozzle that is O-ring equipped. So we will have to get everything lubed up and installed. We are also going to be installing this Echo One max torque motor, and we'll see how this thing runs using a 1.1 volt LiPo. And then let's take a look at this Type 4 barrel. So this is the Modify hybrid stainless steel and aluminum. A couple things in the package here. So it comes with the barrel, it comes with their special hop-up bucking. It's a little tricky to remove because it has two locking rings on there. This thing really does not want to come off. It came uninstalled. I have to take it off and show you that, guys, in a little bit. And it also comes with two different O-rings that you install in these grooves on the barrel to help secure it inside your inner barrel. So let's go ahead and get this bucking off and take a look at it. Okay, so we went ahead, we got the bucking off. We'll take a look at the bucking in a minute, but you can see this piece is made out of stainless steel. The rest of this is made out of aluminum. It's a 6.03 millimeter inner diameter, and you'll see these two notches right here have corresponding notches. I think I could do this and you can kind of see. I don't know if I can do this without turning this inside out. I don't want to rip the bucking, but there's two notches inside as well that lock in that, so it locks everything in place, keeps it from rotating, and it also keeps it from leaking air, so you'll have a great air seal in your hop-up bucking, or excuse me, your hop-up unit, because that's going to be all sealed up. So we will go ahead and I'll install it in the gun, and if I run into any hiccups I will let you guys know, and we'll do a little video update there in a second. But for now, let's go ahead and rip this thing apart and swap out some parts. Okay, a couple things to note from the installation. The Modify hybrid barrel went in super easily, and its structure actually eliminates the need for that ring at the front. So yeah, that's in there, very solid. And then I used for this barrel the small O-ring. There's two sizes. My only concern is that the finish, the black finish, chipped pretty easily just from me like kind of adjusting that. So I have some slight concerns that this finish, which is both inside and out of it, may do the same thing. So we'll see how it lasts over the lifetime of this thing. Now, the gearbox itself we'll take a look at. Got big bushings here. They're metal. They appear to be 8 millimeters. They may be even 9 millimeters. I'm gonna have to take a look at that and find out. And then you have wiring channels back there and a window to decompress the spring, which is very nice. Good reinforcements up front, no radiused corners or anything like that, but looks to be a very nice gearbox for how much this gun costs. Lastly, before we dive into this anymore, we've got the motors. Normal motor marked Echo 1, easy to rotate, has good magnets, but compared to the Echo 1, which much stiffer magnets. So we'll go ahead and see how it works. So we got the parts installed, everything went in relatively smoothly, didn't have to do any major modifications. Now let's see how it shoots. Velocity using 0.20 gram BBs. Velocity is actually a little bit lower, but consistency seems to be much better. It's only plus or minus, 3 or 4 FPS. Let's see accuracy at 100 feet. Rate of fire also seems to be improved over the standard motor. So as you can see, the modified parts available at Jag Precision improved pretty much everything. It improved the consistency, however the velocity was lower, which is a little bit interesting. Yeah, the velocity dropped about 10 feet per second using the same spring, however the consistency went up much better as compared to how it was before. The rate of fire with the new motor is improved, and the accuracy seems to be pretty good as well. It was pretty good before. At 100 feet, this thing's easily, getting on a 10-inch wide target without any problems whatsoever. It's stock form. So, later tests we'll have to load it up with some heavier weight BBs and see what this hop-up bucking and Type R barrel combo can really do. Many thanks to Jag Precision for sending both the gun over as well as the parts. And be sure to check out all of my reviews here and on Airsoft Retreat and Booligan Airsoft. As always, thanks for watching.